Is your bar looking a little ordinary? Is it lacking something awesome? Well, head out to your local liquor store and pick up something extraordinary. Grab a bottle of Old Humble Straight Whiskey or Old Humble Special Reserve. They're clean, smooth, easy drinking whiskeys that taste the way whiskey should taste. From humble beginnings to an extraordinary finish, Old Humble whiskeys are what your bar needs today. Walk tall, be awesome, and drink humble. Old Humble Straight Whiskey and Old Humble Special Reserve. Get yours today.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, children of all ages. Holy cow. What a day. We're here. We're live. Lisa is right here to my right. She will be here on my left momentarily. This is the microphone. There she is. The talented. We got fireworks going over there right now.
Yeah.
We've got fireworks that have been going. We got some going over here right now. We'll have some going behind us in a little bit. You might actually be able to see them right here in this gap right here. But then we turn the camera around and you will see our fireworks in about 20 minutes. There were two in there. Why don't you just grab them both?
The other one, what?
My son just made a dad joke. He got me this lighter because the other one was lighter. So this one probably has more fuel in it. Oh my God. Oh my freaking God. So I am the Old Humble guy. Tonight is July 4th. It is, without question, my favorite civic holiday. It's a chance that we can sit around and remember the reasons that we came, that we exist as a country. We go back to our first principles. I read the Declaration of Independence, and we'll do that before we launch off the fireworks. It's still about 20 minutes before dark here in beautiful Humble, Texas. The weather right now, what is it, about 89, 85 degrees, between 85 and 89 degrees. It is not 90 degrees right now. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I am quite pleased with the weather that we got tonight. Let's knock this up a little bit. So tonight we are celebrating two different things. That is the fake loft above my garage. You can see that. I'm out in my driveway tonight. Those two windows are fake windows. And those two fake windows are right outside. Our neighbors are home. Hi, neighbors. They are right outside my lovely wife's classroom that she teaches English to Chinese kids on the internet through VIP Kids. It's a very cool program. Lisa, cool program. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th, Joe.
Happy Independence Day.
Happy birthday as well.
Happy birthday last month.
Both of us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You know, funny you should mention I have a summer birthday, right?
Right, as do I.
And
actually, mine is truly a summer birthday.
Right, mine is a pre-summer birthday. I dated a girl in college. Turns out our what do they call them? Those the sign things. What are the zodiac signs?
Right.
They were incompatible because she was a Capricorn,
okay.
And I don't believe in fucking nonsense. So.
Oh, damn.
I would like to also add we have a studio audience today.
We have some very special guests this evening. So, Mama Brita is here. Mama Brita is in the house.
Yay. And we can actually turn on the fireworks cam. This is our studio audience here at the tailgate of my car. We also have the neighbors out. They can wave. But I don't want to put them on the camera. That's not fair to them. Where's our camera? There we are. Main scene. Back to main scene. Okay, so I've got a remote cam over here that's going to get the fireworks from that angle coming in. You can't see my hand. I'm talking with my hand. You just have to trust me. Coming in from the north. Is that the north? Yeah, the northwest. Let's go with northwest. We'll go with northwest. That's south. Studio audiences. Am I right?
Y'all.
So anyway, this is
that
north
is southwest.
Behind me. That is southish.
Southwest.
So y'all don't like y'all even have any idea where the damn camera is. It's over here in the ocean on a boat, as far as y'all know. So I'm gonna have the fireworks from a different angle. We'll have the fireworks from over here. I was gonna have a third camera set up, our Canon camera, but I did not get the Canon camera set up.
Isn't that it down on the corner?
No, that's my old JVC, which is a really good camera considering it's 30 years old.
Yeah.
30 years old, people. We keep maxing
These
out.
Chairs that we're sitting in are 42 years old.
Yeah, well,
Mama
probably
Brita
older
just
than
let
that.
me know.
Probably older than that.
No, she said that they bought them in 1980.
Well, how about that? Well, yeah, that is right. That would be because this was this was our dining room. This was our kitchen set. These tables were part of our. This chair was part of our kitchen set when I was a kid. That is correct. I'm that.
We bought this in 1980 when we moved here to Humble.
I wasn't sure if we had them in. I wasn't sure if we had them in Beaumont. We lived in Beaumont for a couple of years.
Hi.
The Fredericks are here. Hey, Jim.
We're live streaming.
We're live streaming the fireworks, but you can be over here. You don't have to be on TV or the internet. Nobody's watching. It's fine. Some people are watching. Don't tell them. My mom's vicious dog is about this big.
His name is George.
Fits in a pocket. Adorable, sweet little puppy. Okay, so first part of the show. The first part, sunset's coming. We got about 15 minutes before it gets dark. Then we'll turn all the cameras around and get it going. But before we do that, I mean, it's Independence Day, so we read the Declaration of Independence and return to first principles. Remind ourselves the first principles of why we're even here today. That's definitely not Northwest.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I know.
just like I wasn't earlier. I mean, I pulled my compass out of my phone too.
All right, so we read the Declaration of Independence because that's what was signed today. The technical birth of our country was today. The actual birth of our country was like September 17th, and it was like 1789, I think,
87.
when the actual Constitution was passed, ratified, not passed, ratified, and signed into existence. But the Declaration of Independence is what created independent states that we celebrate today, and that's cool, I guess. I mean, if you're into that sort of thing, I am. Cheers.
This is when the colonies declared that they would no longer
It'll be
be
13 independent states.
subject to the tyranny of King George.
And it was, by the way, in Congress on July 4th, 1776.
But it's not the Congress that you know.
It says in Congress. But that could be like, this kind of Congress just means it's like just a group of people, like a gathering in the same way that sexual Congress is a thing. Over there, make sure my mom didn't hear that. You know, people acting in unison, like, you know, we're live streaming in Congress. Okay, so full disclosure, I recorded a TikTok earlier that required, like, at the end of it, like, it was showing rye whiskey was as American as apple pie, and my little bit was damn right it was, and I took a swig and slammed the bottle on the table.
Yeah.
4 takes. It's a short. Y'all can see it on the YouTube. 4 takes. But that was like at 2. That was early in the afternoon.
So like 4 immediately successive takes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I had to get it right. And see, if you don't actually take a drink, then the people on the YouTube, they're like, yeah, take a drink. Yeah, look, like, guys, seriously. It takes me 4 tries to get this shit right sometimes. And that's on a good day. Anyway.
So
it's going to be a fun show, is what I'm saying. You know, there's my analytics. Let's go. Got a mosquito bite. Dang it. Or one or the other.
We have bug spray or citronella candles or something?
No, we don't. But no worries. The smoke will keep everybody warm. All right. So in Congress, July 4th, 1776, a unanimous declaration of 13 states, 13 United States of America. When in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal status to which the laws of nature and nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which compel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that all are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among them are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence, indeed, will dictate that government long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience has shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for the future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former system of government. Their history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over the states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. You want to carry forward?
He, King George, has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained, and when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people unless those people relinquish the right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together legislative bodies in places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people.
Manly firmness.
I was afraid of that. He has refused for a long time after such dissolutions to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative powers, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose, obstructing laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriation of land. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for their tenure of their offices and the amount and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us in times of peace standing armies without the consent of our legislators. He has affected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in cases whatsoever. He has abdicated that government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burnt our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He has at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the works of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun within circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages and totally unworthy of the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens taken captive on the high seas to bear arms against their country to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections amongst us, has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages whose known rule of warfare is an undistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be a ruler of free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions from our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to an extended or unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our immigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by their ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They have been too deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must, therefore, acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation, and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace, friends. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America and General Congress, assembled, appealing to the supreme judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do, in name and by authority of the good people of these colonies, solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of right, ought to be free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states, they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and do all other acts and things which independent states may right do.
Yeah.
And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
Yeah. There you go. That's why we're here. Declaration of by God independence.
So I haven't read that in a while.
It's aged well, hasn't it?
Holy crap, that reminded me of somebody.
All right, so check this out. Because we're not just celebrating the 4th of July, we're celebrating 600 subscribers.
Let me see that. Wow.
Take it. Got a
Go
picture?
ahead.
Come on.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We got, sorry, Lee. We got this. 440 rockets. It's basically a cake of Saturn rockets. This bad boy's going to go off. And then we got 2 of these.
What is that?
Right there, baby. 100 rockets.
That is the Thunder Blitz.
Don't put that in there.
No, right?
So if you can do the math at home, It's not hard. 100 plus 100 plus 440 is, what is that, 640? 640 rockets, red glares. So this isn't going to go off. This isn't going to be like that. It's going to be like I think 2 minutes worth of rockets going off. We're going to set it up right over there. I need to set up the cameras. I need to set up the other camera. Lisa, you can entertain, or I'll turn on the scene, whatever you want.
You got some people about to set up 2 boxes. Lisa.
Oh, I can do that.
I could do that either.
Yeah, would you like to come and sit?
No.
As a co-host? No. It would be fun. It would be my honor. Yes, ma'am. Here. No. Okay.
I had to come around.
Yeah, we have. So, guys, this is Ann Brita. This is Old Humble Guys.
She's the reason
Mama.
of all this.
So, do we have some lighting here?
Oh, gee.
Yeah, that sucks. Okay.
Give me my drink.
Yes.
That's okay. Well, golly. No. That's
No,
worse.
we look like vampires.
Too much?
That's
Too much.
Too
much. Yeah, and maybe over there.
I'm good. I'm good. Just like this.
So.
Oh, look.
We also have neighbors.
No. Yeah, don't worry about light. I don't need to be haloed.
Okay. So let me see.
This baby.
Right. I have the.
This baby's just laying here.
Okay, I need mouse. So,
Come here, George. Come here.
oh,
over here.
fireworks cam is right here. I can show you what some of the neighbors are doing.
And we have George.
Oh, right. We do have George.
Oh, you know. He's not even flinching.
George is a surprisingly chill.
I have bottles of whiskey to weigh more than this.
George is a very small dog. He does not weigh as much as a bottle of whiskey. Maybe. They're pretty close. So,
Joseph, do you know how to turn on that camera?
so let's so we're out here in a northeastern suburb of Houston known as Humble, hence the name of the distillery.
Hold on.
And
Old Humble Distilling.
I'm really here just hoping that nothing gets set on fire.
He's got 9 and 1 already done.
Pretty much.
I had nothing better to do.
Yeah.
Is that
So
No, not really, but okay.
Mama of Old Humble Guy lives like 2 blocks away.
Literally. Around the
Mrs.
corner. This is George.
There's George.
Is that better?
No,
Oh,
you've
well,
got a big, huge, gigantic.
yeah, see, that thing
That's
goes-
terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Do that.
But if you stand in front of it, it's way better.
That's terrible. All right.
That's fine.
So,
Out we go.
Mrs. Old Humble Guy is with Lefty at some sort of camp. I don't know if it's a scout camp or not, but anyway, they're camping again this week. I don't know how she does it. I am not a camper. My idea of roughing it is a hotel that does not have room service. So
My house.
yeah.
That's what I've been doing.
So
Been listening to all the patriotic songs today. Bawling like a baby, for God only knows why.
sometimes they just,
I
in the
know.
field.
Yeah. I
So
don't need to feel.
yeah, I know. So any favorites today as far as music goes?
I love listening to the I can't even think of their name. The Navy band.
Oh,
There's the whole band with the choir and everything. They're awesome. I love listening to them. And they're always playing some of their songs. But
I don't think so. That may have
anyway,
something.
it's just all of them. Everything, America the Beautiful. God bless America.
Last week, well, Thursday, we played trivia, and one of the questions was about an American composer who wrote a bunch of patriotic marches. And so I'm sure that you heard a little bit of John Philip Sousa today.
Just a tad bit. I have a whole CD of his stuff. I have several CDs that really bums me out because the cars nowadays don't have a CD player in
Right.
them. And I probably have about 6 American CDs of all the patriotic songs, all the beautiful songs and everything. So, of course, I know I can pull them up on music and on all that other stuff.
Well, we can
if you know how to do that,
I can help you with
but then you need to come over and hit.
I'll come over and help. That's probably a required overnight trip, knowing you and me.
That's fine. Hey, I got 3 bedrooms.
Good. A girls' slumber party, and
Yeah.
make sure that you get all of your music onto your iPhone so you can jam out in the car.
Yeah. I had, when I was teaching, what are those things that they used to have? The little iPod. I have one of my students, loved her to death. She knew how to transfer all the CDs from the computer to the iPod. And she would sit there at school for me and download every single CD I had on my, and that doesn't work. So.
We'll get you fixed up.
I'm all for that.
Yes, we will get you fixed up. So let's say hi to some of these people in chat. We've got Mike Carrier, welcome. So Easy Street with Jen. Easy Street with Jen is one of our regulars. She plays a mean game of trivia. Moose Gal's Corner. Moose Gal does some. She's got some serious trivia chops. If she's in trivia, like people.
Okay, what's the oldest city in Louisiana Purchase?
Okay.
There's trivia for you.
Yeah. Okay. So, Mama Old Humble has asked, "What is the oldest city in the Louisiana Purchase?"
No, Louisiana Purchase.
Oh,
Louisiana, not Louisiana. Louisiana.
sorry. Yeah.
No problem.
She's just better with the pronunciation of such things than I am. So anyway, and like there's not even, you come on, you guys. Moose Gal's here. Surely Moose Gal knows this. So hey John, it's good to see you. John Jacobs is joining us today. So Moose Gal is Christina. Let's see. Mike McClune, hello. Welcome. Let's see. I got a little more fireworks action going on in the cul-de-sac.
Those are what Roman candles?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's behind us.
Yeah.
We used to have real good fireworks displays on our cul-de-sac, but 3 of the people have moved. We don't get to do that anymore.
So Ting Ting guesses that the oldest city is New Orleans.
Nope.
It's not New Orleans, Ting Ting.
Nope. Sorry.
So, any more guesses? Hey, Grilling and Chilling with Mojo. Welcome. Meanwhile, I'm gonna. Ow, what?
I hit my knee.
Ooh. So, I'm hoping. Hey, George. Hello, George.
That might help.
Nope.
No.
We're fine, honey.
Yeah,
They don't
backlighting is
need to
not
see
going
us.
to help.
All right.
They don't need.
I think we're ready.
Joe
You
thinks
think?
we're ready.
Ooh.
Good boy. Okay, so the mosquitoes are treating me like they're all-you-can-eat holiday buffet.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I must not be that sweet because
Oh my gosh.
they not bothering me.
Love me.
Never have bothered me. They bother my sister all the time.
They just think that I am. So this is a Benadryl stick that I am bathing myself
This
in.
is too tight.
So, we don't have music. Okay. Ting Ting says Baton Rouge is the only other city he can think of.
Where's Ting Ting from? No, I'm sorry. Go further north.
Hi, John Ruck. Welcome to the show. Joe says that we're just about ready to start with fireworks.
Ready to go.
I gave him a trivia question.
Let me click this up so we can. Where's the mouse? You got the mouse?
The mouse, she's got it.
All right.
Yeah, I've got the mouse.
See something real quick. Put it down.
My mouse! You with the fireworks cam?
Yeah. Load up. See what we got.
Okay,
what are we looking at? Okay, that is looking at the light. That is good. Okay, so I'm going to turn it this way a little bit.
You are recording this, right?
Oh, yeah, every bit of it.
Okay. Wait till they're all finished.
Our super amateur production is going to go into... Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Our super amateur production is going to get recut, reset into another...
He's leaning around.
All right.
Oh, I think we missed it.
Where's the lighter?
You know what? It's over there. It's I.
A little pterodactyl. I can't reach.
Do not have pterodactyl arms.
You're right.
They're Tyrannosaurus Rex. But I could roar like the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Anybody else have any guesses on the oldest city in the Louisiana Purchase? Oh.
No?
Other guesses? I see a little bit of what's going on back there.
There's a whole lot going on.
Yeah, well, this is an unincorporated area of Harris County, so there's a lot that can be going on. This is illegal within the city limits. The fireworks, not the show.
Did you ever meet Joe? Joe. Yeah. Did you ever meet? I don't think you did.
So,
We used to.
woo!
Woo! That's hilarious.
Yes, okay, so George the dog is like enthralled by the fireworks, not scared at all.
He's watching them go up and down.
By the way, this is not our fireworks show, so this is like bonus content for you guys. Oh, Easy Street with Jen says Shreveport.
No. South.
South Shreveport.
No, not south. South up. Yeah. South up. I can't believe he was just watching.
So, not Shreveport, not New Orleans, not Baton Rouge.
Not Metairie. Not Grosse Pointe. Wow.
What? What's up? That's Joe with the flashlight. Okay. What? Do what? Yeah. I just don't set anything on fire. We're on the fireworks cam. Yes, we're ready. We're as ready as we're gonna be.
You gonna walk?
Fire.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. The noise, he doesn't like that noise.
Oh, it's high pitched.
Yeah. Uh-oh, we got that cake. not
that was
Homer.
a big hit called Sack.
Not Homo and
Okay.
not Homer.
So,
Sorry.
yes, Ting Ting, Joe would agree with you that he also loves the sound of freedom. And now Joe
Yes.
is trying to.
He's got some serious things, a lot of them. Hurry up, Joe. I don't like you being that close.
Oh, crap!
What? What? Oh, the thing went on. Oh.
Well,
What happened?
I screwed up.
Uh-oh. No. That was cool, wasn't it, buddy? That's cool.
That is cool.
You okay? Oh, they're doing way down there.
Not sure. Okay, so totally my fault. Let's see. Yeah, so apparently I never switched cameras. But luckily Lefty recorded it, so hopefully I can be redeemed by that. But yeah. A little high with the camera. John, what are you talking about?
This is in the way. Well, glad my little buddy isn't
Yeah, that's good.
leaning over to watch him. That was really cool.
So anyway, yeah. Luckily, Old Humble Guy's kid recorded the fireworks. Apparently, I didn't, and nor did I broadcast them.
So he's going to have to show it later?
Yeah, which he was planning on doing anyway.
Ah.
So we did get the footage on the other video.
That's good. Yeah, I was just apologizing.
It's not my fault.
No.
I know nothing.
Right.
And now you can switch cameras again so that they can see you.
Well, I've been switching back and forth now.
The specter of me in the background. My black shirt.
Right. Trying to strangle me?
That was awesome.
It was awesome.
Y'all are gonna love it when we show it on later.
Right?
George thoroughly enjoyed it. He leaned around the screen there to watch, and then he followed it up in the air.
Although, a couple times they got into the crepe myrtle sort of worried me.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, they were a little bit over there.
Yeah, like
I could have gone a little
and then
bit
over
further
here too. This is
over.
one that really worried me. You know, the crepe myrtle in front of your house.
Oh.
Ting Ting, it was neither a dud nor it was more of a late bloomer because it built to a crescendo. It grew. The first what 200 or so shots were a nice steady stream of screamers going up into the air, and then the last couple hundred were amazing, total fun. And then the last 200 y'all saw because I switched the camera. But tomorrow, later tonight, we got the footage from a different angle, so we'll have like 45 minutes of fireworks like later tonight.
Cool.
Because I'll be able to splice it all together, and it'll be a solid 45 minutes of footage. 45 minutes. I can barely hear anything right now. What is it? Well, it probably came from the sky.
Easy Street with Jen. You know, you're saying it reminds you of the flight of the bumblebee, that maybe we should call it the flight of the humblebee.
Bumblebees.
I'm thinking
The bumblebees.
the bumblebees might need to be featured, like
Hi, Ting Ting.
print photos of some of our winners and put those on top of the fireworks box.
I bet
Awesome.
Okay.
Well,
Good.
So
yeah. You want to go home? Go home. You want to have a drink? Shouldn't drink and walk.
Yeah.
Careful.
I want to know if somebody doesn't get that. I told him, you'll have to check him out.
Studio
I get
audience.
this box every month from Silver Flag, the senior citizen box. I got a whole pack of ticket cards.
oh,
I haven't
cool.
even looked at them, so I don't know what they are.
Oh, fun.
But let me know if somebody gets.
Might be
Do
too
you know the
overrated
answer?
for the
I
stream.
don't know the
Oh, well,
answer.
then.
Maddie's never overrated.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead
All right.
and go try it. He's perfect.
Well, Wally's in his kennel chilling. My dog's in his kennel chilling out right now. He's nice.
Well,
He's nice and cozy chilling out right now. My mom's dog is right in her lap as the sky is ablaze.
He was actually leaning around to see, and then he followed him in there.
She's
Matt,
saying he was trying to lean around and see the fireworks as they were going up in the air. Y'all can't hear her.
Okay. Well, thank you. I enjoyed it.
I'll be right back.
Matt, he meant Maddie's never overrated, not Marty. So, that fingers that for sure. Right. So, anyway, it's a lovely, humid, mosquito-filled night. They have all found me. And feverishly waiting. Woo! Okay, maybe I do need to switch back to the fireworks can. There's some other stuff going on over here.
All right.
Like, somebody down the street has some really big ones.
Let's tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this
Okay.
off its base.
Okay.
Since we're not using it on the base.
Okay.
I'm going to spin it over here. Okay. Switch.
Yeah.
And I'm going to turn it this way.
Aha! Okay.
So that now, well, we got the trees in the way though. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to see much.
Wait. Put it back. That's pretty good.
That might be a good angle.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see if it's good. I mean, it's pointed right at that house. We'll see. I may just, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to bring it over here. I'm just going to hand cam with it. So as things happen, we can, what's going on is right behind the house over here. You can't, is it behind me or back here? Oh, there they are. Found them.
There's Sparkly.
There's the fireworks. Turn this down a little bit. We're maxing out our audio. But yeah, here in this neighborhood, it's really cool. On New Year's, the sky lights up right at midnight. The skyline, so there's a dense fog of smoke that comes across the neighborhood. It is super heavy with fireworks. The neighborhood does its fireworks show on for 4th of July on the Friday before the 4th. So that's better. Some lighting, at least.
Me and my Benadryl.
This neighborhood did our fireworks show. There's like a, there's a open space back here that they did the fireworks show at. Friday the 1st. What's John say? They used to shoot 6-inch shells. Oh Jesus, 6-inch shells are huge. 26 mics, 10 miles, 30 crew members, 20 cameramen. Woo, Maddie. That's a big celebration there. Oldest city in Louisiana purchasers. Oh.
Yeah, we don't have any correct answers yet.
To what?
To the oldest.
Oldest city in Louisiana purchase?
Yes.
I know the answer to that question.
I would hope so.
I know that answer. Switch cameras. Feels good.
Well, Maddie
Wrong
actually
one.
has.
There we go. Better. That's better lighting.
Oh,
Better
kind
camera.
of looks like I have this flashing tiara on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fireworks are behind your head.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, how about
Nice.
that?
I know. This is what happens whenever Joe starts doing something stupid.
48,000 shells in New York City tonight. Hi, Vanessa Kitty. Cheers to you.
Hey, Vanessa.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Like, I'll start up a not a GoFundMe. I'll start up like a specific Cash App account for the 4th of July fireworks fund. So for next year, if I'll contribute whatever. This was like $100 for the fireworks. We don't have any budget for this, but
We don't have any budget.
I'll throw in some cash, and then we'll raise up some money for we'll do the firework fund, and we'll raise up some cash. If y'all want a bigger fireworks show next year, we'll do a bigger fireworks show. We'll just keep like growing it as the Cash App fund allows us to grow it.
And maybe some of you guys can come out to Humble and visit with us, and we can make this a thing.
Yeah, everybody come hang out. We'll have some hot dogs and hamburgers.
I'll bake. We'll have some sort of delicious dessert.
And Lisa will bake.
She's like cake or cookies or pie or cheesecake. Not.
I'll bring the weed. She'll bring the desserts.
No.
Everybody can bake. It'll be awesome.
No.
I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Oh,
mixing illicit substances.
So much. Where are the
whiskey.
fireworks behind my head? This would be a good moment for them.
See, she was all worried that I was going to light shit on fire. I didn't light anything on fire except for the fireworks that were supposed to get lit on fire.
There were a few.
And the one thing that went wrong today.
It was my fault.
One thing that went wrong today was because I put this in studio mode and didn't show Lisa how to do it right.
Wow.
So it was kind of my fault.
Joe took the blame for that.
It was my fault that I didn't upgrade Lisa's incompetence. The one thing I didn't plan for was my co-host's inability to produce a show.
Well, in fairness, though,
my assistant producer was over on the cameras over there. Oh, they're going off all over the place.
Well,
see, here's the thing. I'm in a cul-de-sac, right? So there's I'm in like a canyon of houses here, and then there's a ring of trees, but in front of the houses. So I can see the fireworks going off, but you can't see them on camera. Let me switch cameras real quick to show y'all what I'm talking about. All right, so here's the fireworks cam. The fireworks are going off over there. You can't really see them. They're going off over here behind this house. You can't really see them. There's a plane over there. You can't. I mean, you can hear them. Y'all can hear them, but you can't really see them. So, and there's we'll do infinity cam. Infinity cam. Infinity cam. Infinity cam. Okay, enough of this nonsense. Back to main cam sequence. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, dork.
My favorite civic holiday. Absolute favorite civic holiday. Favorite civic holiday. Way better than Flag Day. Way better. We don't blow stuff up for Flag Day.
I don't know, you guys, like...
It was my birthday this year, but besides that...
No,
Flag Day is never my birthday. This is the day after my birthday. But still, it could have been my birthday. Y'all don't know. Nobody celebrates my birthday except me.
I do.
The Popo's here. Hi, Popo. I'm kidding. That's not really... It's just some guy. I should get my... I should get that out of the street.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's, like, really suspicious that a guy in a black Suburban is just like, ooh, circling the cul-de-sac and then hit the curb. I think somebody's had a little too much drink. So... Huh. That skinny teenager got out of that black Suburban. But, whatever. Thank you, Joe, for getting that out of the street. That's much appreciated. Maybe you can go douse that with water. No.
This is the 100 shot cannon that we launched out there. See it? Well, it's the Thunder. Hang on, you can't read it that way. It says the Thunder Stick, Thunder Blitz. There it is.
Go away. Go away. Take your Thunder Blitz elsewhere. Oh, it smells! God!
For the record, that's the first time that I've done that with either one of them. I've been waiting for this particular moment to do it.
I don't believe you.
It's very true.
I don't believe you.
Very
I
true.
think you've probably been walking around the house rehearsing that moment.
No, I have not yet done it. But I was like, I'm too mature to do this. But you know what? I'll save it for the show. You're welcome, Internet.
Oh, Matt says I can co-host with him.
Oh, nice. Be my social media team member and run his pages. Nice. That means he's gonna have you strapped to a chair with duct tape in his basement.
Oh.
Just so you know. Hey, there's perks though. You get health insurance.
I'm getting health insurance with my new job.
Oh, well.
Like on day one.
She said his junk smells. Maddie, you cracked me up. Yes, that is actually exactly what she said. So Zambelli does the show in New York. Dude.
Yeah.
Switch cameras.
Okay.
Oh, I can switch cameras.
I don't have the mouse.
Boom. Fireworks cam. There they are. That is down the street. They got some. They had a budget.
Right? Yeah.
They sold more whiskey than I did.
I don't think they sold whiskey.
Yeah, they were probably all just leading blowjobs. Oh, there's some more over here.
I would have gone with cocaine, but okay.
Nobody does cocaine anymore. It's not a thing. Is that a thing, guys? Is that a thing? Is cocaine a thing still? I'm pretty sure nobody does cocaine anymore. Like, if you went out partying on a Saturday night and tried to score some coke, I don't think you would successfully do that.
When's the last time you went out partying on a Saturday night, married guy with 2 kids who lives in the suburbs?
What was going on 2 weeks ago? Where was my lovely wife? Remind me? Oh, geez, that's like a rapid fire thing going off over there.
Was it Isn't your lovely wife at home?
No, there's one of these. She was gone for like a week with both the kids.
Yeah, but didn't she come back on a Friday?
I don't remember. I don't know what day it is.
Monday.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Holy cow, that was nice.
Maybe you should get Joseph to go and film that. Where is he anyway?
He's over there talking to the neighbor. See that girl, the silhouette of the girl over there?
Yes.
That's him.
He does have very pretty hair.
He does, doesn't he? All right. This is just great. I'm loving this. We do have burgers inside, by the way. Proper Old Humble burgers that were cooked by the master himself. Seasoned perfectly, cooked perfectly, with a nice toasted bun. That's perfect. Everything's perfect.
When were they cooked?
About 7:30.
And you can tell me when I got here?
You didn't get here till like 8. I was already in the middle of the show.
You were not in the middle of the show.
I was like half hour into broadcast when you showed
were
up.
not broadcasting when I got
right.
here.
I was busy setting everything up. Y'all are. I'm watching chat go through, but I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm like seeing y'all talk, but I'm talking with Lisa. I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring the chat. I'm just not. I'm not pausing to read it. I'm sorry. I'm being a bad chat hole. Looked a little premature shooting to me. It was a dude. That rocket over there was huge. Damn. All right, let's switch over here real quick. I'm gonna scan the horizon one more time. Firework scan. Zoom. All right. We can't act. Oh, they're over here behind us. Can we find them? Where are they? That's you. All right. Well, they stopped. Johnny on the spot here. Speaking of Johnny on the spot, they came and picked up the porta pot today.
What?
Yeah. Our bathroom's gone
Because
for the summer hiatus.
crap.
No, not at the distillery. Please don't. You can pee anywhere you want, but please don't crap because we don't have a hole for that.
Oh,
Our
man.
Johnny on the spot is gone. Until September.
The honey bucket.
When I order it to come back. Yes, the honey bucket.
I have to say, I was bragging to somebody the other day about how clean they kept that thing.
I know. They kept it. I'm the one who peed in the right holes. I got good aim.
Congratulations. Proud of you, Joe.
I've got good aim. My mama raised me. Well, my mama didn't raise me to pee in the hole.
I bet she did.
Completely unable to show me how to aim. Like that was my dad. It's like this is how you hit your marks up.
Okay.
Experts marksmen us breed us. Well, except for William.
Oh my gosh.
He can hit everything. Lefty, I swear to God, Lefty has got to have one crooked eye because he pees on everything. Everything. I don't know how he does it. I swear to God, that kid goes into the bathroom, puts his back to the toilet, and tries to pee up over his head. I swear to God, that is the only explanation.
Yeah, I remember the first time I walked into the little powder room downstairs. I was just like, oh God, no!
Well, I tell you, we should put a black light.
Which bathroom is he not allowed to use?
We should swap out the light bulbs for black lights, just to show people when they go in the horror that they're walking into.
Oh, I got a flashlight for that. A little black light flashlight.
The absolute horror show that they'll be walking.
Seat in there.
Like walk in and turn a light.
Yeah, you're the one with mouse.
Mouse. Not like you did anything with it. That's way down. This is a wide field camera. Ooh, over here. It's a wide field camera, so if it's down the street, it's like down. It might as well be in Morocco. They can't hardly see it. See, that's
easy
forever
street,
away.
Jen. I'm not familiar with Cheerio practice.
Cheerio practice. Oops, sorry. Cheerio practice is when we put a Cheerio in the toilet and you aim for the Cheerio. Also be done. You glue a penny, you glue a quarter, whatever. We just make him clean the bathroom. When it gets bad, we just make him clean the bathroom. But he's the only one that uses that bathroom, except for me. Yeah. I can pee anywhere. I don't care. I'm a wild man at heart, and I can live in just about any condition. Which is why I need a woman in my life to help civilize. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, you've got 3.
I know, right?
Your wife, your mom, and me. Do our best. Hey, Bourbon Ron.
Bourbon Ron's in the house. What's up, Ron? Woo woo. We're doing a live stream outside in my driveway, watching the fireworks in my neighborhood go off. You can hear them in the background.
I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes.
I'm not, because I brought my mosquito magnet to make sure that I don't get eaten by mosquitoes.
Yeah.
I like to bring one of these around. That way none of the mosquitoes bother me.
Yeah.
Matt, if you hit the middle of the Cheerio, it's wiener winner. That's the proper terminology, not winner winner. Wiener winner.
That's fireworks.
Put 'em. Oh, by the way, my fireworks guy is Jennifer Novak. I'm sorry, Novak was her maiden name. That's what I knew her as in grade school when we went to school together, literally in elementary school, Oaks Elementary. Jennifer Novak Joswiak. She owns Magnum Fireworks here in the Humble area, the north side of Houston, Humble Spring, Kingwood, and up into Porter. She gave me a great deal on the fireworks. That was 600 reports that went off out of our fireworks display. It was 600 reports, and it was she gave me a good deal. Magnum Fireworks for all your fireworks needs. Magnum Fireworks.
Hey,
If you've got some shit you want to explode, call Magnum Fireworks, because Magnum Fireworks will help you blow up some shit. Magnum Fireworks. For all your plumbing needs. Cherry bombs, we got them. Got relationships that are lasting too long, call Magnum Fireworks. Got a pesky boss that you just don't want anymore, call Magnum Fireworks.
Hey, it's Twisted Art Lady. We haven't seen her in a while.
Sam!
Woo!
Yay, Sam, love you. Woo! Yay, woo! A meme that a dog lifted his leg on the wrong side of a fire. that's my son. That would be my son, definitely.
He's a sweet boy, but
He's a
man,
great kid.
he's
I
a
love him to
mess.
death. He's got a good, kind heart, and apparently one eye that is upside down. Love it. Absolutely love that boy.
But his glasses frames are really, really awesome.
The flip side of that is when we go camping, he does not miss the ground when he tries to pee because the whole earth is his bathroom.
That's good. That's good.
But that's the great part about being a guy. The whole world is your bathroom. You can just go and pee on whatever you want. It's true. Oh, we got the wrong camera on.
Fireworks. Damn it.
Missing the fireworks.
Yeah.
Go that way. Yeah, that house over there has some. They got some stuff.
Oh,
there it is. But it's behind a tree.
Don't see it.
I got a big old oak tree right here in my front yard, and they can't see it because we're under the tree. All right, well, that's there. Yeah, it's behind all the trees. Go. There's my drinks. There's my phone. There's my bottle of whiskey because the essentials for podcasting and live streaming. Got our soundboard right there. We've got our Lisa. We've got her. We got a flashlight over here. We got some.
My drink.
We got another drink. We all the stuff you need.
My water.
Everything you need. What you need, we got.
Hey, my petrol.
Is your bar looking a...
Oh.
Sorry.
And we have ad twins. The ad twins are great. They're professionals. They're amazing professionals.
They're dumb.
They're not.
They are.
They're not. They are
dumb. Not the ad twins themselves as people. The ad is dumb.
Well, yeah, that ad is way out of date, and I need to update it and get a new one. But I haven't done that yet. Do a handstand in front of the toilet? No chance in hell of that ever happening. The wind died down. Holy crap. When the wind dies down, it gets hot fast.
You ripen quickly.
I do.
Like a banana.
Yes.
Only you don't smell as sweet.
No, I don't. Oh, this is tough.
So when I got here at 8 o'clock, I walked up to the table. And Joe smelled nice.
I've been working all day long.
Like,
And I got
Joe
clean
had
just
showered.
today. And then, there's the breeze. The breeze is back. We're good.
Hey, Kurt's here.
Kurt, my man. Okay, so check this out. We did the fireworks at like 9 o'clock, right at sunset. We got like the last half of them on the live stream. The whole show, plus a few extras, are on our main cam, or rather our remote cam. So I have them on the SD card, and everything's going to be spliced together and put into a whole clip, an edited show in the next 24 to 48 hours. So the Old Humble Fireworks and 600 subscriber extravaganza will be on. It'll be uploaded, and I can't tell you how appreciative I am that we passed the 600 subscriber mark. When we started our 10,000 views project, we were at 40,000 views. We just passed 75,000 views at the end of June, somewhere towards the end of June. So at the rate we're going, we should accomplish the goal of the 100,000 views project by the end of August, which not only is it well ahead of what I thought we would actually do, it is actually accomplishing a goal that I didn't think we would actually accomplish. I did not think that I would actually hit 100,000 views by the end of this year, much less the end of August. Like there was no chance in hell, because we were at like 100 and we were doing something like 150, between 150 and 300 views a month going into February. And in February we did 700, and in March we did 800, and then in April it was like 5,000, and then in June it was in May it was something like 15,000. And then June was somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 or 11. I never expected that. I never expected. I expected the work to pay off, but I didn't expect it to pay off like that. And, from the beginning of the project, we've added something close to between 50 and 100 subscribers, which is just amazing. I mean, I appreciate the support of all of y'all out in the internet. And I appreciate all I just hope all 615 of you go out and buy whiskey this weekend, or this week, because that would be awesome.
Old Humble whiskey, not just any whiskey. Old Humble whiskey.
My whiskey specifically. I don't give a shit if you buy Ezra Williams or Smoke Wagon or whatever other crap. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of whiskey, because that's what we do. We speak of whiskey.
We do.
We are whiskey people.
So I am part of the Houston Swing Dance Society, and so I've made friends with other
swingers,
swing dancers. And there was a West Coast swing dance event. I do East Coast lindy hopping. There was a West Coast lesson the other night.
They have big gang fights when the East Coast and West Coast get together, and they're all like East Coast, and then they're all like West Coast, and then they just like, one wears red bandanas, one wears blue bandanas.
Kind of.
I'm not wrong.
So
I'm not right, but I'm not wrong.
Anyway, I told there's a dance instructor named Fabian, who was hosting a West Coast lesson.
Fabian or Fabian?
Fabian.
Okay.
He laughed when I said Fabian.
Fabian or Fabian? There's a difference in the inflection.
Yeah.
Anyway, carry on.
I think his mother is French and his father is Puerto Rican.
Oh, so he's one of those guys.
Oh, his beautiful hair.
Gotcha.
But his wife's hair is even more, like, gorgeous. It's this red, curly, like, waist bling.
Oh, I gotta tell you about
beautiful.
the chick in the red dress that came to Kingwood store yesterday.
Later.
Yeah.
So anyway,
thinking about her for a while.
I went to his swing dance event at Dauntless Dance, and I had seen it. He had posted about it in a dance group, and I contacted him and I said, "Hey, Would you? I am a shareholder in a distillery. Would you like some local whiskey? Said I'll bring a couple of bottles and mixers if you'd like. He's like, absolutely. So I get there. And I went to the Spec mothership in downtown Houston, and they did not have any Texas Straight whiskey. So I ended up taking Special Reserve with me.
That's our purple label, by the way.
Right. So I took our black label, the Special Reserve, and my friend Peg brought ice and ginger ale and lemon juice. So I could make highballs, and I found them. Oh, I found those the Master of Mixes, old fashioned and sour. They're both made with cane sugar.
Oh,
just
nice.
like the stirring. So I got the giant bottles for like less than $6.
Does it have a handle on the jug, or is it just a bottle? Those big old gallon jugs that have the handle?
No.
Because we could repurpose those to,
No.
Oh, okay. Fine. Carry on.
Anyway. So got some orange bitters so I could make old fashions and highballs and get there. And there's this gigantic bottle of Knob Creek sitting on the counter. And I start asking people, hey, would you like to try my delicious whiskey? Like, yeah. I was like, well, here you go. Here's a nice little sample. We're local. We're in Northeast Houston and Humble, and start talking about it, and people start tasting it.
See you guys. Happy
I start
4th.
making cocktails, and before you know it, by the end of the night, I probably got like a shot glass worth of whiskey left in the bottle. So I give this to Fabian, who was hosting the event. And I
think
said,
it's over
look,
here by the
hey,
flashlight.
you take this home, and let me know when you're doing the next one, and I'll come and do this again.
Grab the flashlight. Use it to find the light. Oh, it's over here.
I also did quite a bit of dancing that night. Learned a little West
Dancing.
Coast. Learned a little West Coast. Did some swing. Worked on my shim.
If you know what I mean.
Anyway.
I don't know where the lighter is, Joseph. What are you looking for? Why do you want the lighter?
Fabian tells me.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you, once I showed up, the bottle of Knob Creek went untouched. And I gave the remainder of what was of the bottle of Special Reserve to Fabian. He said, hey, thanks so much. This is fantastic stuff. I'm a Knob Creek guy, but I think this is my new favorite. Like, oh, thanks. So anyway, I have converted someone to Old Humble, and I don't think that giant bottle of Knob Creek will be showing up, or if it does, I think it's just gonna sit there, just half full. So, anyway.
And reality is that happens a lot. And I mean, I kind of do want to brag. We're looking for the lighter. Sorry. God knows I'll leave it to him to find it. He'll never find it.
You could do it, Joseph.
Here.
You could do it.
Go find the lighter. It's around.
You could do it, Magic.
It's around. I don't think I brought it in. Anyway, it happens a lot, and I don't mind bragging about it because it's reality. But you bring a bottle, somebody else brings a bottle, you introduce them to the whiskey. Like I do this at cookouts all the time. Cookouts all the time because we hang out with a cook team. They do the barbecues and stuff like that. They have their tents at the barbecue events and whatnot. And
rodeos.
I go and I show up for the team tent, and they've got Crown and they've got Jack, and I plop my couple of bottles of my whiskey down on the table. The end of the night, my whiskey's empty. The Crown and Jack are still there, and that is the highest compliment. I'm usually off eating crawfish or barbecue or whatever, hobnobbing and talking to people. It's the highest compliment you can pay a distiller is to just drink his damn whiskey. You can tell him all you want. You can say, "Oh, you have great whiskey. I love your stuff. I love it too." Blah, blah, blah. That's great. But it's even better if you don't say anything and just drink it, because I see those results. I 100% see those results. Like we went to a Whiskey Brothers, or I went to a Whiskey Brothers thing. We didn't. I went to a Whiskey Brothers
thing. You didn't invite me.
I just kind of stopped by one day when they were doing a show. The Whiskey Brothers are a podcast comedy. They're a comedy group that does a podcast, and I popped over to Slade's house. Slade being the guy who has the studio at his house. I pop over to his house. I have a couple of bottles in tow. He says, "Come on in." I dropped the bottle down on the table, and it was right around the release time for the double oak rye. Drop the bottle on the table. They do the show for 2 hours. At the end of the show, there's this much left in the bottle. 4 guys, 2 hours, this much left in the bottle. Like maybe 2 cocktails, and that was it. And these guys drink shots. They just drink it straight out of shot glass. They're not mixing it. They're not adding water. They're not doing it. They destroyed that bottle of double oak rye over the course of like 2 hours, and it truly is the highest compliment you can pay to a person who you can tell a cook like, oh, your food is delicious, but if you don't eat the food, they know you're full of shit. And like I know when I do my tastings if people like it, and when they tell me they like it, I know if they really like it. I know if they don't, because I can see it on their face. It's not just whether or not they buy the bottle. I can see on their face whether they actually like the whiskey. But yeah, when we do events and we show people and we empty bottles, that's when we know that we've got something that's like real and legit. And that's how I know I've got a thing. And I'm working hard to push that boulder up a hill, and hopefully we'll get up to the top. We'll get up to a point where it's on a part of the hill where I don't have to push so damn hard. I don't have it in my pocket, but I don't know where it's at. Yeah, we've got lighters all over the house. You can find matches, lighters. It's not that hard. We're evolved 8. You can use fire. Jesus Christ. Teach my smart kid how to use fire. Anyway, thank you, Maddie J. Appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you again real soon. Thursday, by the way, I've got the questions for trivia. I'll have the Thursday trivia show set up and ready to go. Shatters. Oh, cheers. Thanks, Maddie. But our Thursday show will be set up tomorrow. That is, of course, trivia. I don't know if I'm going to have a show on Wednesday night. I haven't decided. Oh, no. Right now, scheduled for Wednesday night, I've got the one and only Ryan Adam Wells talking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Ooh.
So we're going to get Ryan Adam Wells in on the show talking the Disney series Obi-Wan Kenobi that has just recently wrapped up. Oh, Amanda has lighters. She's not here, though. So there. Yeah, I thought you might like that. I honestly have no idea where I put it. I probably put it somewhere where I was sure I wouldn't lose it, which is why you can't find it. I am.
Is it in your pocket?
No, I have my knife in my pocket. I have nothing else in my pockets.
Okay.
Not even that pocket. Nobody knows what that means. I don't even know what that means.
I don't want to know what that means.
But we're at 615 subscribers, which was why we had our 600 subscriber special tonight in conjunction with the 4th of friggin' July, the best holiday in the history of holidays, even better than Christmas, by God, because Christmas doesn't give you freedom. This gives you freedom. Look at that. They can't even see that.
Well, I mean...
Ooh, look, a June bug.
It's a June bug.
June bug. You stupid. Nature's dumbest bugs. I swear to God.
Way.
They're the stupidest bugs, but they're adorable, and my wife is terrified of them. And my favorite thing to do is walk in the house like this. Go, honey. She hates that. Guess what I got? She's like, it better not be a June bug. I'm like, guess what I got? She's like, it better not be a June bug. Guess what I got? She's like, it better not be a god dang June bug. And I'm like, that is nothing. Is my favorite thing to do. Second only to actually having a June bug. It never fails. She hits me. It's hilarious. She hurts herself and hits me.
Mrs. Old Humble is the same.
It's kind of a toxic relationship.
Maybe you should fix that.
Well, I don't want to send her to therapy. That wouldn't be right.
Maybe you should go to therapy.
Oh, no,
Joe.
no. The toxic part is her.
Oh, no.
Definitely her.
Oh, no.
Definitely. Because she's all like,
I thought that was my voice.
well, there it is. It's by the front door. I put it by the front door. I know it was out here somewhere. Oh, my son has fire. Turn on fire. The firework here. And this will put it on studio mode. See, this gives the second camera studio mode. Put firework cam there. He's gonna blow his hand up, and we're gonna have it on camera. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, where are you going?
Ooh, Amanda says that she could be here.
You could have been here, but I didn't tell you about it. Sorry, Amanda.
Where
Next
is
time,
Amanda?
Baytown-ish.
Seriously? You totally should have been here, Amanda.
There it is. My son's gonna blow his hand up tonight. I do have one M60 in the
Or
office.
you can come to my house sometime. I am way closer than Joe.
Maddie
to
says,
Baytown.
thanks to all military members for the freedom and the first responders that help maintain it. I concur. Absolutely concur. A big thank you to all the guys with guns and the men with pens who make sure that our freedoms are secured 100% of the time. Oh, wait. Women with pins, too.
And women with guns.
Yeah, women have pins, too, whatever. And I'll tell you what, if you're in, like, if you're in Russia and you see an American woman with a gun all pissed off demanding that she sees your manager, you are certainly going to surrender and change your ways from communism to Americanism without question.
Americanism?
She's all like, I want to see the manager! And you're like, oh, shit. And see, the real funny part is Ting Ting is up there further up in chat. She is a proud vet, and she could probably kick my ass, and she is a retired vet. She has said more than one occasion that she is too old for this shit, in other words, and she could almost certainly kick my ass.
So, Easy Street with Jen loves the Lindy Hop! So, the Shem Sham, while it kind of looks choreographed, there's a lot of freedom in it.
In fact, I have several veterans in our like
Yeah.
regular chapter. So thank you to all you guys. Although Veterans Day is your day, so shut up. I'll get to y'all in November.
Yeah. So the Shem Sham is more of a line dance than a choreographed dance. So there are some basic moves, but
It's red, white,
she's
and
got
blue.
some ways to riff on it. But man, I went blues dancing for the first time a couple of weeks ago, and I had a great lead.
It
And
all sucked.
like there is, like if you have a really strong lead, there's like nothing that you can't dance. So,
And by lead, she means partner, not leash, like what you have on a dog. Just making sure
correct.
we're
Yes,
using the right
right.
terminology.
But in dancing, there's a lead and a follow.
This is the shit she has to put up with when she's around me. And I haven't had my lovely wife hasn't been around to harass since Sunday. So what day is today? Tuesday?
Monday.
Oh damn! It's only been 24 hours. Jeez, I'm surprised I did shower today. Quite honestly, it's only been 24 hours.
Congratulations, Joe. Congratulations.
That doesn't make any fucking difference to me, and you know it. He's as feral as I am. Well, maybe not that feral. But I did shave. I shaved today. Nice
Yeah,
smooth cheeks.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what I noticed. Like I was watching a bunch of videos today. The January 6th hearings. I've been watching a bunch of those videos the last couple of days. Here's what I noticed. Like the Jordan Peterson douchebag guys, all the Oath Keeper douchebags and insurrectionist douchebags, they have this like powdery beard thing going on. This is not like a full beard. It's not like a real beard. It's like this. It's like the Ted Cruz dickish beard. You know, it's like well manicured. Like they spent more time grooming their little beard to look like grown-up boys, then they would have actually taken them just to shave the thing off, right? And I noticed that. I noticed this pattern, and I haven't looked it up to check, but I'm 90% certain that there's like the khakis, black shirt, or khakis and blue shirt, whatever. They look like the Best Buy employee guy. And the shadow beard thing for like the Oath Keeper insurrectionist crew. And I'm like, God dang, they've ruined beards too. So I've shaved. But I did full on go with the goddamn bacon mustache, because I was trying to go for the Iron Grim mustache from Mystery Quest or Mythic Quest. But I had it all the way down here, but it was uneven, so I trimmed it, and then I had to trim it again, trimmed it again, trimmed it again until it was like all the way up to here. I'm like, I'm not trimming it anymore. I'm leaving it. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. It's the bacon. I call it's the bacon beard. It's the bacon stash. This is inspired by the goddamn bacon, who hasn't shown up in chat tonight.
Look, there's an egret.
Oh, holy shit! That is an egret. That's wrong one. There it is. Here it is. We have a bird. There it is, going into the light. Go to the light, little dude. Go into the light. Go into the light, little dude.
He's going to the light.
Go into the light. Go into the light. That bird. That we have these guys come in. They like hang out at the bayou, which is not too far from here. But for those of you who don't know, bayous are like slow-moving rivers in deep cut channels.
They're big ditches.
Yeah, it's a big fucking ditch. So we have these guys hanging out in kind of our swampy lands, and they show up in our neighborhood every once in a while, and you can kind of see them there. Yeah, shine the spotlight on him so we can see him. But yeah, there he is. You can see his silhouette. Can you see his silhouette? Oh, there he goes. He's not. They must be having the time of their fucking life right now.
Oh, poor birdie.
He's all like, everything's exploding. Oh my god.
To be honest, the first that I had.
Bourbon is in the house.
No.
Cheers, bourbon. And yes, bird is the word.
That's a lack of empathy, Joseph.
I also, Jen nailed it. I also Febreze my clothes beard. Yes, that is it. That is the best description. Absolutely. These are. It's the incel beard is what it is. And I was like looking at my beard and looking at their beard. And I'm like, my beard's better than their beard, but I didn't want to be mistaken for those.
So. I really don't like this whole batch.
What really looks stupid, and I'm not gonna lie, what really, really, really absolutely looks stupid is just the soul patch.
Absolutely.
Just that.
Yeah.
Like without the mustache, the soul patch looks stupid. And God's honest truth, when I was a kid, I worked at Best Buy for a season or two. I can't remember how many times, how many Christmases I worked at Best Buy. But I had shaved. I thought I looked at myself in the mirror, and I shaved down to just the soul patch, and I thought for about not even 6 hours, like about 4 hours, that was fine. I was okay with that. But I got dressed and I was ready to go to work, and I left the house and I was heading to the store, the Best Buy. And when I got into the parking lot of the Best Buy, I stopped and I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, you cannot be among human beings with that under your lip. You have got to remove that, or I won't talk to you anymore. And my mirror said back to me, I'm your reflection. You need to take care of that, you dumb idiot. Not realizing that I was the one, like I was having this conversation with myself. The full-on separation of energy is what I'm saying. So I was in the car and I shaved that stupid soul patch right off my face before I went into work at Best Buy.
I'm proud of you, Joe. You should do it again.
But just having a soul patch, no. But with in conjunction with everything else, yeah, I'm getting used to it. I'm not. This is all going to go away soon. I'm going to have a very blank face very, very soon. But the beard was also getting hot in the summer. I was getting unliking
No.
it. No, you're good. I fired off 600. Do you?
No.
Sure. No. Lisa likes her fingers. Lisa, that's not at all what I meant. She enjoys being able to hold chopsticks. That's what I meant. That's what I meant, chat. Not that she enjoys her fingers, that she enjoys holding chopsticks. But she doesn't want to blast any part of her body off of her. How about those Astros, huh? 51 wins this year. 51 wins. And it is like only the 70th game of the season. And woo, that's pretty.
I love when you're doing that.
Woo, look, fireworks. Change of subject successfully.
All right, so what were you talking about?
Not banging. No finger. I was not talking about Lisa finger banging. God damn it.
So, Amanda, we'll have to.
She didn't offer any other alternative subjects to go to. She was just letting me flounder out there with Lisa enjoys her fingers. She doesn't want to lose any of them. She's attached to them. It's your own fault. I am unsupervised. It's your responsibility
I know,
to supervise
I know.
me.
This is why I'm here. It's because Melissa is not here to supervise you.
Oh, speaking of finger looking good, Maddie, I've got a story. Funny, absolute hilarious story. I'm working at this bank where I'm the trust officer. Trust officer, not that trust officer. Anyway, I'm working at a bank. There's this girl who works and she is a girl. She is a woman. She's probably late 20s, mid 20s, whatever. She works with a financial consultant on. Hello. That was a big one. That's what she said. She worked on the 3rd floor. I worked on the 6th floor. So occasionally we shared the elevator up. Her name was Jen. She was a sweet kid. I liked her. She was probably about, she had a nice personality, whatever. Probably about 10, 15 years younger than me, whatever. She gets in the elevator. She has her Subway sandwich in one hand, phone in the other. She's talking on the phone. She looks at me and she goes, she holds the phone next to her chest. She goes, "Do you smell fish?" "Oh, it's my sandwich." I'm like, "Oh my God." She smelled her hand first. Like, for real. She goes, "Oh, it's my sandwich." And then she goes back to talking on the phone, gets out of the elevator on floor 3, and I'm just like, what? I'm like that. Like, what the hell just happened in the elevator at the regional bank where I work? Holy crap. She goes,
"Fish is not healthy."
I know, right? But that was the first thing that she did was go, "Oh, it's probably my sandwich." And then
Did she have a tuna fish sandwich? It's like that's the only thing that could smell like fish.
I didn't ask
Subway.
because I was stunned into silence, which is rare, mind you, extremely rare that I am stunned into silence. Thank you.
Extraordinarily rare.
He's never quiet.
Anyway. Amanda Groff. Oi. Finger looking good. He's talking to KFC. But hey, that was definitely Subway. Because she had a Subway bag. Finger looking good, Subway. Or Jennifer, whatever. However you want to. She was attached to her fingers. She likes them. She doesn't like fireworks because they might lose. Yep. Oh, my son's going to put the tanks on the American flag. As if to say, tanks for America. Tanks for the freedom, founding fathers. Here's some tanks for you. Let me get the studio mode so we can see this as it's shaping up. Go put it in the light so we can see it. Go to the light. Go to the light so we can see it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you're putting the carcasses of the tanks. Oh, so it's like Russian tanks. I wasn't listening. Well, you were talking. I wasn't listening. Not that I ignore you. You talk. The moon has moved all the way over there. It's a gorgeous moon tonight. It looks like a little fingernail. Not one of mine. Mine get chewed on. You can't chew on the moon. Try chewing on the moon, you'll die. Because the moon's made of cheese, but it's also in space. If you try to chew on something in space, you'll die because of the space. Space is made of nothing. If you're in nothing and you try to breathe, you'll die because all of your breath goes out into nothing to try and fill it. That's how you die on cheese.
I don't know.
Yeah, because if you eat cheese on Earth, you live because cheese is good and good for you.
Cheese is amazing.
It is good and good for you. Fish fingers. Fish fingers. The fish fingers is way better than fish sticks. Because fishy fingers is better than fish sticks because fishy fingers can be on any kind of fish. Fish sticks only come from boy fish. That was the South Park episode, by the way. Fish sticks come from boy fish.
That's that one. Coachisms is here. Welcome.
Cheers, Coachisms. Does that mean Barbarella's not far behind?
What's the link between those two?
I saw Coachisms on Barbarella's College of Rock Knowledge when they did the Aerosmith show.
Whoa!
Those guys got a fucking budget, but it's literally on the other side of a tree. Like,
yeah.
I'll show you the fireworks cam. Okay, that's me.
Hey.
That's my car here, probably. All right, that's the camera. It's around here somewhere. That's still me? Yeah, that's me again. That is a tree. You can't see it. It's dark.
It's a crepe myrtle.
No, it's an oak. Crepe myrtle's over there. That's a oak.
No, that's a crepe myrtle.
Oh yeah, that one over there.
That's an oak.
But yeah, you can't. I'd show you with a flashlight, but my son took it and he hates me. There it is. See, you can't see anything through that damn tree, and we don't trim it because we're of the hippie variety where the bushes shouldn't be trimmed. We prefer our bushes all natural. So we don't, and it killed our grass. So we actually did have some folks come and trim our tree, but not our bushes. Our bushes stay fully grown and vibrant, if you will. Friday nights are on pause. Oh yeah, thank you. But yeah, we prefer our bushes to be fully a flagrante. That's a word, right? En flagrante. Yeah, it is a word. It's a word now. I just made it happen. It's in the thing. The words are out there in the thing. The space that's encompasses the stuff. I know, right? They've got a budget. All these guys got budget. I only had like $100 to spend on ours, but all we needed was 600 reports, and we did 600. Now, here's the thing.
640.
Yeah, it was 640. So here's the thing. When January comes around, that's the next window here in Harris County that we can buy fireworks. So if y'all want to see like a million, like give me 1 million subs. If you want to see like 1,000, give me 1,000 subs, and I'll fight a kangaroo.
No,
but
there's no kangaroo involved.
Well, I mean, I won't fight the kangaroo here. Obviously, there's no ropes here to fight a kangaroo in, and you know he'll run away and impregnate all of our women with kangaroo babies.
What?
I don't know what they do. They're Australian.
Why do I feel like he's just gonna get some?
That's actually a much better idea than fighting a real kangaroo. Thank you.
Oh, no.
That's a way better idea.
Logic.
I never thought of that.
Shoosh.
God damn.
You're welcome.
All right, so I guess I can find a kangaroo. I can find a kangaroo costume to fit Lisa. That'll be easy. Or a kangaroo costume to fit this dumb who came up with the idea.
I think that is an
Like-
excellent idea.
Like, here's the thing, kid. If you want to eat,
Right? Yeah, I'm not wearing a kangaroo costume.
Not voluntarily. This drink tastes like I'm going to regret the next 45 minutes. Yes, you are. Because you're going to be wearing a kangaroo costume before the end of the night.
Oh,
I'm like picturing the whole fight going, like you got the gloves taped to your hands. Like, I'm not going to fight you. Like, then you will die. There's like a whole like Star Wars thing. I won't fight you. Yes, you will. I won't fight you. Then you will die. And like, bam. I'm having way too much fun tonight. This is fun. I'm having fun. It's hot. I am sweating.
that was very hot.
But I would really love a breeze. I think I probably had 1,000, maybe a 2,000 cocktails. There's a Minion Gru stuntman. Oh yeah, that's my son. That's logic. That was my oldest son. Yes, Matt. Matt prefers his bushes trimmed. Now, whatever you do with your bushes is up to you. And that's fine. But what's this? Oh,
What is that?
it's a very weak fan. See? It's a very weak fan. This
Oh,
thing. Look at
okay.
that. It blows air. Like, this is the path that it has air coming out. It's like that. Like, it goes to right about here. It's about this much breeze. And it is about there. And it stops right here. So you kind of got it. It's actually kind of like a Norelco fan. Actually, I think what you do is you just
Lefty forgot it on the lid.
you put it around your neck like that.
Yeah.
So you like that doesn't work. Maybe around your neck like this. It's got to be like right under your. It's got to be right here under your chin so you can feel it. It's a booby fan. You put it on your boobs. You like rest it right there on the ledge. Speaking of the woman in the red dress at the Kingwood store.
Oh, right.
She shows up. Her husband. They bought a bottle of whiskey. This is why I remember. They
Okay.
bought a bottle of whiskey. He liked
That's why you remember
he liked
them.
the rye.
Okay.
He liked the ride. They were going to see the Minions movie. And like, okay, like normal people, like, please, you're going to a movie, the theater.
You and me?
No, if you're going to a movie, just you.
Okay.
You and whoever, whatever. Like, probably pants, right? You're legging. A shirt, t-shirt maybe, whatever. Like, let's assume you're familiar with the guy. This isn't one of your Tinder dates. This is
I'm
just
not on Tinder. Just
whatever. They're all, you know what I mean. It's just like a normal person. You're just me, whatever. You come up here, you're chilling out, you're comfortable. You get, you're wearing jeans or
and a
leggings or
t-shirt
whatever
and some
girls wear.
Keds.
You're like a normal person, right?
Okay.
You're going to see a movie,
Right.
right? Or you got your kids in tow. You're there, you're hanging
I don't
out.
have kids.
Well, if you had kids,
I don't have kids.
If you did,
No,
you'd have
let's
them in
not.
tow. You're going to watch a Minions movie. You're comfortable and relaxed, right? Right. This red dress was amazing. It was a designer dress, full-on designer dress.
Which designer though?
You're one of those designers that you know the names of, that like from Nordstrom's, like one of the fancy dresses. It's like fancy and expensive and designery. And it was, I mean, the dude, I mean, they have kids. The dude was there. I don't.
Were the
100%
kids there?
certain. Yeah, both of them.
Okay.
2 kids. They were definitely under 21. They were coming in to Specs to get snacks to go to the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spec does have good snacks.
Yes,
They
but
have a very large selection of Haribo gummies.
yes, yes. What I'm saying is, this was a really nice dress. She did not look like she was going to see the Minions. This was not the type of dress that you wear to a place where it is dark and you won't be seen. And you are sitting down and nobody is paying attention to you. This is the type of dress where you are dancing and you are having a... Okay, so there's this club down on 1960 called the... Well, it used to be called the Landing Strip. I don't know what it's called now. Intercontinental Airport is in Humble. So the Landing Strip is on brand for a club in Humble. But it also happens to be a type of club where you have a membership that you have to go to because things happen in this club that are private, and it can't happen if it's like a public thing that you go to. And this particular type of club, individual memberships cost more than couples memberships. So what I'm saying is the type of memberships in this club are probably very familiar to your swinger.
No.
This is where
Dancing. Dancing.
This is where I imagine they were going after the movie, except that they had kids with them. So I'm guessing, I don't know. But he bought a bottle, and I do appreciate that. Because, because he clearly likes nice things, is what I'm saying.
So
He's the kind of guy that likes nice things.
Maybe mom and dad were sitting a few rows back from the kids?
Yeah, that would be very smart. They probably, even better would be for them to send the kids in and just hang out in the parking lot, because that's what I would.
Maybe the kids are going to the movie and
I mean,
they're doing something else.
They're going to the Landing Strip. For the record, my kid is right over here. Wave. They can't see you. You're in the dark. They can't actually see you. Hang on. Go back there. There he is. Nope, wrong camera. This one?
What are you doing?
That camera. There it is. There he is. See, my actual spawn is here. Which is why I'm this is a moderated version of what I would have otherwise said if we had been in a Wednesday night. I don't doubt that was his actual wife, but it just could have been his rental for them. I don't know. I mean, really, she was. And this is all that's cool. This is the weird thing, right? This is the weird part, guys.
It gets weird?
It gets weird.
Okay.
Because he's like, yeah, I love about this. This is great. This is great whiskey. I'll buy the bottle. I'm doing samplings with the double oak. She goes, and the weirdest part. Oh my God, it makes me uncomfortable to talk about it. But all that other stuff, that was not uncomfortable. This is what's weird. This is what makes me uncomfortable. She goes, she said, how long have you been doing this? I've been doing this 12 years. She's like, what's your name? Like, I'm Joe. She goes, Net. She holds her hand out like this. And that was a weird way. Because it wasn't like holding the hand out like the queen, kiss the knuckles or anything, whatever, the rings, whatever they do to queen. It was it was kind of sideways. So wasn't really handshaking. It wasn't really like holding it it was like she just wanted to hold her hand out and just touch my hand It was weird. It was like that. It was creepy, weird. It was gross.
Don't touch me.
I know, right? It was weird.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I didn't know how to respond to that, because it was just something was going on, and I didn't know what was going on, and it was creepy. And strange things happen in stores when you're doing tastings. I'll tell you this in a minute. Strange things happen in stores when you're doing tastings because sometimes people want to talk shop about their moonshine and shit. But every once in a while, you get one of these weird people that thinks like they want to be too familiar, and it's just like I don't want to be familiar with you. Like this is weird, but like okay, whatever you're into, I'm cool. So yeah, like
That happens in the dating apps too.
I know, right? So anyway, but that's like you kind of expect the weird creepy stuff. I don't expect, and I guess the female tasters probably have to deal with this shit more than the male tasters. But I was not fully prepared for this, and it was weird. And she was just like, and putting her hand out there like, and I was like, I don't like. I put my head out like this underneath her, just like shit like that. It was super. Like you do it. Put your hand out. Like do that thing like with the dead fish. Like yeah, what just might touch you? Do that. Do it. Put your hand out. And I was just like, it was so weird. It was so weird. Trust me, it was so super weird.
Okay, so you do the dead fish thing. Let me show you how you react to this. Okay, right, dead fish, and then you just go, and that's it. Like the two pumps. That's it.
I was so taken off guard. Partly because I had a bottle of whiskey in my right hand, and that's like the proper hand to do stuff with. When you've got a girl in front of you, the proper hand to do stuff with is the right hand. Anyway, so I looked over here earlier.
I feel like maybe it's whichever hand is your dominant hand.
Well, it depends on which side you're laying on.
Well,
really,
I think you need to think about which side is your dominant hand before you lay down.
I'm curious to know. I really am. Like, how many guys sleep on the left-hand side of the bed versus the right-hand side? Because I've always slept on the right-hand side of the bed.
Probably about 10%.
I think it's probably 50%. I do. And I'm always right, eventually. After every other possibility has been exhausted, I'm always right.
About 10% of the population.
I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
I think it does.
Oh, when I sleep on the other side of the bed. This was a discussion we had a couple of weeks ago in the youth group at our church about doing different things and disrupting normal patterns. And I told the kids in the youth group, I'm like, y'all need to do something different this week. You need to sit in a different spot in church, one of your non-assigned seats, sit in a different spot at the dinner table, sit in a different spot on the couch, because y'all do it too. You sit in the same spot on the couch, same spot at the kitchen table, same spot at church, the same spot at whatever you do. It's always the same thing, whether it's class, whether it's school, or whether it's in school, whether it's in at dinner, whether it's on the bus on the way to school, whether it's in the living room when you're watching TV. You always sit in the same damn spot. You always do the same damn thing. You follow your same damn routines. Sleep in the same side of the bed, the same place on the bed. And I said, funny fact. If I decided to sleep on the other side of the bed, my lovely wife would just sleep on the couch. Because God's honest truth, if I decided to and we disrupted things for dinner once. I decided to sit in a different spot at the dinner table, which made my son sit at a different spot at the dinner table, which made my other son sit at a different spot at the dinner table, which made my wife sit at a different spot at the dinner table. And she sat down, she said, I don't like this. First thing out of her mouth was, I don't like it. But
I just want to say, Lefty, he would sit there like laughing, like, "Hi, you gotta sit in a different seat." And then I
That's
sat
right.
in his seat.
My youngest Lefty, he thought it was hilarious until my oldest Logic sat in his seat and he's like, I don't like this. I don't want to participate in this. Anyway, so if I decide on any given night to sleep on the left side of the bed, my lovely wife, the Mrs. Old Humble Guy herself, she will come into the room and she'll go, I guess I have no place to sleep, and she'll go sleep on the couch. That is a true story. getting late. It's 10:30.
They don't.
What? Women always sleep closest to the bath. That is untrue. That is untrue. My lovely wife sleeps farther away from the bathroom door than I sleep on the right side of the bed. She sleeps on the left side of the bed, and it doesn't matter which direction the bed is pointing. If we turn the bed around, she sleeps on the left side. I sleep on the right side. I don't know why. That's how we always sleep on our bed. And if I I'd rather sleep closest to my babe, whoever she may be. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't like it if I don't want her to sleep on the couch. But you know, if I ever want the room to myself, that's how I do it. I just go to the other side of the bed. And she's like, "Well, I guess I have no place to sleep." And she's in her room.
I told their hamburger.
I think it's probably time to
I
wrap
don't
up the
want you
show.
to touch my food.
It's like 10:30. It's probably time to wrap.
Yeah.
All right. So tell you what, Lisa, you tell everybody good night. Go make yourself a burger. I'll wrap up the show. We'll head out.
Everyone, good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the talented and brilliant Lisa Linney herself. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Go on inside and we'll enjoy the air conditioning.
I can't. In a row. Sorry, continue.
Talk.
Oh, for 3 nights in a row, I slept with my head opposite into the headrest, and it was the most uncomfortable sleep I'd ever had because I had imprints on the mattress at that point.
There you go. See,
It was just uncomfortable.
that's my son Logic. He and that you know. Go ahead and
Yeah,
bring
I'm
the chairs
gonna move.
inside. Thanks. Are you gonna sit next to me, or are you gonna bring the
Move
chairs
these
in?
chairs aside.
Okay.
We're
So
here
he's
in
gonna
the
start
studio.
bringing the chairs in. Oh, damn it! I'm on sawhorses out here in my parking driveway. Ugh. So we're gonna start wrapping up the show, guys. Because we got food inside, and we also have whiskey. Don't tell anybody, because we might get everybody from all over the place coming to drink our whiskey. You can pick up some whiskey in the store, though. That's cool. So I will tell you this: I truly do appreciate. We got a lot of mostly chairs, but I do truly appreciate the support that y'all have shown over the last 4 months, 2 years, 10 years that we've done our distillery. We have passed 600 subscribers. I can't believe that. Our country has passed 240. What is it? 1776 to what is that? 1776 minus 2020. What year is this? 22. That is 246 years since the Declaration of Independence. That's pretty fucking cool, I guess. Hopefully we'll get 2 or 3 more good ones in. But it's something that is near and dear to my heart. It's something that I lend my resources to and I volunteer my time to, and diligently work at. I'm I don't know what you call it, ordained. I'm a trained county registrar, so I try to help people get registered to vote. Voting rights is extremely important to me, and it is a cause that I've dedicated myself and my company to working towards. Your vote is your voice, and voting in primary elections and off-season elections and elections for dog catcher and school board and city ordinances and state constitutional amendments and all that shit is so ridiculously important. I love this. Absolutely love this holiday. That is some of the most important stuff that we do as a people and in what we do as a country, and it is strongly important to me that y'all use your voice and vote. The more people that vote, the more of a marketplace of ideas there are out there for people and representatives to use and to help guide our country and to help set policy for not just us. Like, the world we live in was given to us by our parents, but the world we give to our kids and our kids' kids is what's really, we're planting trees under whose shade we will never stand. and that is what is most important. That we give a good place for our kids and our kids' kids to stand under, and proper giants for them to stand on the shoulders of. It is whether whatever you feel about how the direction of the country or whatever is going today. What? Oh yeah, there's a fire down the street. It's not a house. It's just it's an actual firework that was on fire that was about to launch off. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. What you do is you go out and fucking vote. Because I strongly, strongly, strongly believe that while we have a right to defend ourselves and our freedoms, personally defend our rights and our freedoms, thanks to the freedoms that we are enshrined in our Constitution. If you have to lift a gun to defend your freedoms, you've already lost them. And the best way to defend them is with pins and ballots and not guns and bullets. And hopefully it will never, ever, ever come to that. So I appreciate the support for all of y'all, from all of y'all. I appreciate all of y'all's ongoing work and commitment to our own democracy as you participate. Oh, Lisa's got a burger in her hands.
Okay, I just let's
Is it over? Is it been
No,
recooked?
it's
Oh,
so
it's perfectly
beautiful.
cooked.
Look at that.
Yeah, I told you people I know how to make a damn burger.
Oh man, they're so good.
And my son did in fact cook them. He is a good Padawan. But yeah, as far as that goes, that is a cause that is near and dear to my heart. If you come to the distillery, one of the questions that I will ask you is, are you registered to vote? And what I will always tell people is, today is the day to double check and make sure that you are registered to vote. And on November 8th, it's November 8th this year. Make sure you have a plan to vote. When it comes time to vote, execute the plan. Know when your early voting dates are, know where your polling place is, know what you plan to do, and do the thing that you plan to do.
Okay, we can put some voter registration.
Yep, we can. We can indeed. And October is the last chance you have to be registered in the state of Texas. So all of September and into October, we will have voter registration drives at the Old Humble Distilling Company. And make sure that you are registered to vote. Because here in Texas, especially, like 30% of the people, 40% of the people in Texas don't even vote. And we're not necessarily a red state or a blue state. We're a non-voting state. And that should change, because if people actually got up and voted in the state of Texas, things would change. We might have fewer politicians with fake beards in the state of Texas if that were to actually. By the way, Maddie J, North Carolina is also a non-voting state. So vote Doug. I don't know who Doug is. I do know who Doug Fawcett is. Is it Doug Fawcett? Forsett. Yeah, Joseph doesn't know. Can't remember. Doug Forsett.
Shapiro? Is he the one running for governor of Pennsylvania?
See, Jen, it shouldn't be that hard, but sometimes it is. But I appreciate the effort. I appreciate the work. But meanwhile, tonight we're done. It is 10:45. It's probably time to wrap this up. How long have we been going? How long have we been going? Are we finished? Oh, that's the wrong button. That one. We've been going for, damn, we've had 90 views tonight.
Woo!
Thank you. Like I said, thank you so much for your support. We've got 600 viewers, or 600 subscribers, and we are on our way to 1,000 and over the moon. I said earlier, I pointed back over here behind me. I'm like, oh, look, the moon's over here now. That was the reflection in the window. The moon doesn't go over there. The moon goes that way. The moon's over here through the tree. So I'm a dumb idiot. So that said, as always, thank you so much for being awesome viewers. Thank you so much for contributing. Thank you for being an integral part of the show. Thank you, Lisa, for helping us make the show. and taking some of the edge off my caustic personality.
Do what I can with what I've got.
We have many, many, many more shows to go and many, many, many more milestones to pass. Doug Mastriano, that's who he's talking about. I am not familiar with North Carolina politics and North Carolina people. But do the thing you do, Maddie or John Jacobs. Do the thing you do. Vote for your guy, whoever your guy is. And see, that's the thing. I don't even give a shit who you vote for. Just fucking get up and vote. If I can get 10 people to vote in 2022 who didn't vote in 2020 or 2018 or 2016, then I consider that to be a win.
Woo!
I consider that to be a win for Texas. I consider that to be a win for democracy. I consider that to be a win for the people, because those are 10 people that did not make their voice heard in the last 3 elections. And they are standing up and saying, you know what, I'm going to make my voice heard now. That's important, because in the marketplace of ideas, the more ideas that you have, the broader the marketplace is, and the better ideas you get in the long run. So happy 4th of July, everyone. Like I said, I appreciate it. The actual fireworks that we did around 9 o'clock, they'll be cut together, and we will have I'll upload that video. It'll probably be a 5 or 10 minute long video. See, the really cool thing about having that footage is I can make the fireworks show like 45 minutes long if I want. They'll just keep going. Choo, 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 choo. It's fucking awesome. But I probably won't do that because that takes editing skill that I don't have. Yeah, assuming the footage is good. That
Very
Jesus Christ. Working with
all sorts of technical
working with a
failure
bunch
over here.
of fucking penguins over here. Jesus Christ.
I
An
did
actual there's a police car just pulled into our neighborhood. Anyway, actually, I think that is the first time he's actually held an actual camcorder in his hands.
You did well.
Might be the second time he's ever held an actual camcorder. Oh, what I'll do for 1,000 subscribers? I'll cut off my left hand.
jump off the roof.
I need to find that footage. Oh my god, that was so funny.
I'll set fire to my head.
That's right, Ting Ting. We're a family, even if we don't. We can disagree on the solutions, but we can agree on the problems, and we can always work towards solving the problems. And when a solution creates more problems, we work to solve the problems that the solution created. And that's the way it used to be. That's the way it ought to be. You doubled the voting in your. Wait, Easy Street said she doubled the voting in her city with help of her neighbors. I'm hoping that you mean you went from like 30 to 60 votes cast, and you have a really small town of like 40 people, because that's entirely possible. Although I've said several times how disappointed I am in our neighborhood association, that it's run by a company and it's not run by the residents. And yeah, I got opinions. We'll talk about that.
Wait.
What else we got?
No, that's
Yeah, but the board of residents appoints a professional management company
yeah.
to run the neighborhood, as opposed to the board of residents signing the contract. So we have signed a contract with a professional company that hires the people to do the various things. You don't need a professional company to run your fucking neighborhood. You need a professional company to run your neighborhood when you're lazy and don't want to do it, or when you have 150,000 people in your neighborhood. It is. That company is a pile of shit.
Oh, which company is it?
The company is a absolute pile of shit, and I'll tell you which one it is. Oh, you know which one it is.
Which one?
Our neighborhood association is. What the fuck is our neighborhood association? I can't remember the name of it. It's over here. I'll find it. That's not them. Entertainment. Smart Home. Spectrum. Spectrum is our neighborhood association. The managers of our neighborhood association. But what should happen is we should have a board of residents running our neighborhood, and they would be the ones authorized to sign the contract for the maintenance and the security and all the other shit that goes on. We don't have to have a board sign those contracts. We don't have to have a company sign those contracts for us. Our board could do it. But our board doesn't do it because we live on the outskirts of Houston and people don't get home until 7 o'clock. And it just sucks. And nobody wants to because it's such a huge organization and it's free. And nobody wants to work for free. Yeah. The company doesn't do shit. They just file papers. And it's infuriating because they're like, oh, I have a checklist of papers I have to check. Like, you told me to replace my fucking fence, you idiots. I would have replaced it if you hadn't told me to replace it. Now I have to get permission to replace it. Eat my ding dongs. And I mean, like, the chocolate, the cream filling, not that, you perverts. Get your head out of the gutter.
So I'm going to go home now that Joe was all worked up over his HOA.
No, Easy Street, I don't think HOAs are terrible. HOAs can be terrible. HOAs, but a proper HOA is your residence. A proper HOA, you can go to the board and say, guys, I live in this neighborhood. You're my neighbors. Like, let's be reasonable. But
yeah, you can say that.
if the HOA is run, if the HOA is run by a corporation, you can't go to the board and say, I'm your neighbor. We're neighbors. You know me. We've hung out at the pool together. Like, you know who I am. Our kids go to school together. You're talking to a corporation that doesn't, they don't live here. They're not a part of the neighborhood. They don't give a shit. They get a fee. And that's all they care about is the fee and the paperwork, and that's it. They're done. They're a bunch of fucking blood-sucking lawyers, and they're the worst type of human being on the planet. Present company accepted.
Thank you.
Although you've represented homeowners associations.
I have.
It's not like you're without sin.
I represented people against homeowners associations.
Anywho, I'm not in principle opposed to homeowners associations, but I am absolutely opposed to corporate control of homeowners associations because Spectrum doesn't give a shit about us. They just give a shit about their paperwork, and they can suck all the chocolate out of my butthole. I don't care. With that said, Lisa, you going home?
I'm going home.
All right, we're going to sign off. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, children of all ages, thank you so much for enjoying our show tonight. Thanks for being a part of the show. Thanks for participating in the show, chatting, doing all the stuff. We'll be back. I'll be back Wednesday. We'll be back Thursday. And we'll do trivia. We'll do some stuff, and it'll be awesome, and everybody will be happy, and we'll have ice cream and pie, and it'll be cool. Well, I mean, I'll have ice cream. I don't know what you're going to do. You're going to be I wish we had a breeze. Ugh.
Ice cream and pie now.
No, I don't have ice cream.
And I'm out.
All right, bye, Lise. We love you. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, children of all ages, we're signing off.